Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for the week of July 14th. This is a general message, so only take what resonates, and let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Scorpio, please? Starting off with the Devil card at the crown of your reading. This is the card of Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You might also resonate with Cancer's reading as they had this card in the same position. Followed by the Seven of Swords. The King of Cups. The Nine of Swords. And ending with the Ten of Pentacles, ending on a positive note over here. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we are looking at the Queen of Swords, and she represents getting clarity for the first time. So you could really be getting clear on something for the first time in a while, getting completely honest with yourself about something, demanding complete honesty from others, and using your discernment and intellect to move forward here. This is a very self-sufficient queen. And like I said, she does represent total honesty and getting that clarity that you need. At the crown of your reading here, we have the Devil. This is a card that is speaking to low vibrational energies and feeling stuck in those low vibrational energies. And this comes from the choices that we're making in life. And this is an invitation here to look at those choices and see where we're making the choice to remain stuck in low vibrational energy. So that can show up in our lives looking like addiction or greed or envy, materialism, obsession, lust. And this, if it's not your energy here, this could be someone who is in your life that maybe has these energies and proposing this a bit of a challenge in your life. So taking a look at where those choices are happening, whether it's your choices or your choice to stay with somebody or near somebody who is making these choices, that's the big message here of your reading. There is some low vibrational energy here that does need to be addressed. So we've also got the Seven of Swords, and because this is coming in right next to the Devil, I'm going to say this time this card means lying, cheating, or stealing. Normally, I would read the Seven of Swords as cleverness and alternative strategies, but it's coming in between the Nine of Swords and the Devil. So there was also the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, representing total honesty. So there could have been some lying happening. Maybe someone has lied to you, or someone isn't being completely honest with you about something, because we've also got the Nine of Swords here. And this is low vibe energy. This is feeling stuck in low vibrational energy of a never-ending nightmare, anxiety, grief, depression. Maybe because someone hasn't been honest with you or has cheated or is, like I said, just stuck in this low vibrational energy. But these cards coming through tells me here that it's really time to get honest with yourself about something. This honesty with yourself and with others is going to bring your breakthrough here. Okay, so over here, we've got these more challenging, low vibrational cards, but over here, we've got some more positive cards. We've got the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. The King of Cups speaks to exploring your deep emotions, and this can really, really help to get out of that low vibe energy. A lot of times when we're not being honest with ourselves and we're stuck in low vibe energy or what feels like a never-ending nightmare, it's because we're avoiding that deep work in our emotions. You could be afraid to explore your deeper emotions, but doing that and getting comfortable with those heavy, deep emotions will help break through. Okay, it will help create a breakthrough with these low vibe energies. So there is some advice here about exploring your deep emotions. The King of Cups is unbothered by anything. He's completely unshakable, and it's because he has explored his deep emotions. So when heavy emotions arise, he can handle them with grace and with confidence. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is everything that you want and desire in life. This is generational wealth. This is building and leaving a legacy, dream job, dream house, dream life. Everything that you want and desire is waiting on the other side of this low vibrational energy, okay? It's time to explore your deep emotions so that you can get to your authentic dream life. And the only way to get there is by honestly knowing what that looks like for you, okay? And when you're stuck in these low vibe energies, you can't really build that authentic vision because it's clouded by low vibrational energies. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers and we will get deeper insight into your message. What is this devil energy for Scorpio? The Lovers. So this could be about a relationship. Someone may have lied, cheated, or stolen here. And what is this Seven of Swords energy? The Death card coming through. What is this King of Cups? The Chariot. On your Nine of Swords over here, we are looking at Nine of Pentacles. We've got 9-9 coming through. Could be a number of confirmation for you. We are going from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles also, so there's definitely progress being made. And what is on this 10 of Pentacles? I knew the 3 of Swords was coming out here. I knew it. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we're looking at the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is speaking to getting to know ourselves, going within, getting to know our inner voice, our intuition. The High Priestess holds the secrets and the mysteries of the universe. And that means she also holds the secrets and mysteries of yourself. And she invites you to go within and get to know the real you, past low vibrational energies, exploring your deeper emotions, getting comfortable with your deepest emotions and your deepest sense of self is going to really bring that transformation, that total transformation, so that you can be and have the life of your dreams. The High Priestess also symbolizes unlimited potential. There's no roof above her, and that symbolizes there is no limit to what she can accomplish. And that's just a little side message here. Don't limit yourself with this low vibrational energy. There is no limit to what you can accomplish here if you get yourself unstuck. So we do have the Lovers coming through on the Devil. Like I said, this could be about a relationship, but that's not going to be for everybody. And the Lovers also represents a choice. And like I've been saying, the Devil is about choices. The Devil is about the choices we're making that keep us in low vibrational energy. So if this isn't about a relationship, this is definitely just focusing on where you're making those choices and how they're holding you back. On your Seven of Swords, we have the Death card. This is a total transformation coming through. This is the breakthrough that you're looking for. And it can seem a little daunting. Like I said, when we face our low vibrational energies, when we look into our deeper emotions, that can be scary. That's what keeps us stuck, is that fear of exploring our deepest parts of ourselves. And coming through on the Seven of Swords, this is the end of dishonesty. This is the end of lying, the end of cheating, the end of this Seven of Swords energy coming through, okay? That's dead, done, over with. And it's going through a complete and total transformation, so there can be some kind of rebirth happening here. You also have the Chariot coming through on your King of Cups. The Chariot is about successfully moving on. So you are successfully moving on from this low vibrational energy. You're making that choice to honor yourself, to get to know the deepest parts of yourself and your emotions, and that is what's helping you move on, okay? It is really time to move on from those energies in a successful way, getting your energy aligned to where you're trying to go by exploring your deep emotions. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is pre-Empress energy. This is the level right before the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This represents independence, self-sufficiency, financial gain, abundance, the pleasures of life. This also represents having a skill that you could use to get there. And this also represents uh, training your focus. So here on the Nine of Swords, you're really focused on this energy of a never-ending nightmare, anxiety, grief, and depression. On the Nine of Pentacles, you are focused on abundance and luxuries and gratitude. And when you shift your focus to that, that's how you start to manifest more of it in your life. So there's just a message here of shifting your focus, allowing this total transformation to come through so that you can move from the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. This is a complete 180. This is the total transformation that we're looking for. And as you do that, as you progress, you'll be going right to your 10 of Pentacles. Now with the 3 of Swords, that's here on the 10 of Pentacles, I knew this was coming out because you need to go through some heart healing. 3 of Swords is all about heart healing. It references heartbreak and depression and a sense of loss, maybe going through a breakup here if this is about a relationship. But the real message underneath all of that is about heart healing. It's about removing these swords from your heart so that you can manifest from an authentic, heart-healed space, okay? And on the other side of that lies your 10 of Pentacles. This is the blockage that's keeping you from your dream life, from this total abundance over here. So that's your message for this week, is to really focus on healing yourself and moving past these low vibrational energies. If there has been some kind of end to a relationship, we all go through that, and it's very difficult to move through those energies. And if that's not a relationship, there is just a sense of maybe you have pain from the past that you need to work through to come into a heart-healed space here. Let's go ahead and get your oracle messages. What are the oracle messages coming through for Scorpio, please? Your dreams need a practical plan. I think we could all benefit from a practical plan, especially with this 9 of Pentacles. This is a very practical energy. So coming up with that practical plan from a authentic heart-healed space is going to be very helpful. Let's get another one. Be bold, make the first move. And this is coming in on the Death and the 7 of Swords. So don't be afraid of being completely honest here in this situation, whether that's with yourself or another person. Be bold, be honest, put yourself out there and be completely honest about how you're feeling here. And one more oracle message. Hold your vision. Beautiful. And that's coming through here on the King of Cups and the Chariot card. So hold this vision of where you're trying to go. As you're working through your deep emotions, healing your heart space energy, keep that end goal in mind. Your 10 of Pentacles, that's the end goal. And really building that up in your mind, holding that vision as you work through this process. That's your advice this week. So this looks like a really big week for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.